welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It's currently, let's have a look on my phone. It is 6:30 AM on Thursday the 4th of September 2025. Current temperature is 16 degrees Celsius. Feels like 17.9. 99% humidity, 0 millimeters of rain, no rain today, partly cloudy. So apparently no rain today. It was a little bit overcast. You can see the sunrise coming up there. Hopefully it shows up in video. It's the hope. But sometimes the camera likes to brighten it. But anyway, welcome to Bestestimes Reborn. Walking over Gundy Hill at the moment, heading towards town. See what we can see. We can show the sunrise as much as possible. Whoa, that's bright. Looking down at the camera, I can see it better than straight in person. About half an hour ago probably would have been a nicer walk, but anyway, that's all good. Show what we can while we can. Looks like another beautiful day, hopefully. We don't get any rain during the day. Night time's alright. During the day, not so good. Towards the railway station. As always, try and get as much detail as we can. As best as possible. Gundy Hill Hotel and the barber shop and the Jasmine type massage. The Gundy Hill Hotel, of course, was supposed to be being painted, but nothing's come of it so far. But I'll keep this updated. If I see it happening, I'll record some of it and take a video, take photos, like I've been asked to do. Unpaid, of course. A lot of birds around the tower. The woolly wagtail going past then. I don't know if that showed up on video. Go over Station Street. Yeah, beautiful sunrise. I'm sure people will put photos up on Facebook of it. Usually people do. Phone photos and that. I usually get my few photos, but a little bit awkward today. So, do what I can while I can, because I'm wearing a blood pressure monitor. And it's a little bulky, a little awkward, makes it hard to maneuver things around properly, but I can do what I can. But it's not stopping me from getting video. It's good, yeah. But I don't think the phone camera would handle that bright a light sunrise anyway. A bit earlier in the piece it would have. That's what they're doing work on. Good, yeah. On the roofing. I don't know about anywhere else, but they're doing the roofs. Not they're replacing it, just fixing it. Looks like there's people there now doing it. So. Cassowary Street. TJ's Diner. For those wondering, that's the old Gundy Hill Bakery. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see when that's finished, what it's like. How it turns out. Oh, I think it'll be quite nice, hopefully. I think the food's good. Decent prices, good trading hours. I think it should do well. not like that cafe they put in at Kirby's Corner for a while there. But I'll try to make it 24 hours at one stage. It just didn't work. They thought they'd get all the trucks and things, I think. No good. The car wash saying exit, exit. Coming up on Caboodle Street, 180 Edith Street. Yes, I'll be glad when I've got this blood pressure monitor off. 8:30 this morning. Well, I can go in at 8 o'clock. Even they said between 8 and 8:30. The earlier the better for me, and that's what they said too, the earlier the better. Get it done. So, yeah. Sort of nice sunrise. It looks alright on the camera, what I can see of it. That's showing up. To 180 Edith Street. Good to show when the lighting's a bit better. You can actually see a bit more detail. Bubble in bicycles, Hearing Australia, Peachy's Land and Tropic Cartridges and Printing. And the Signal Tobacconist, which is a lottery agent. Pelican Street, this one here. Sorry about the nose running. It's the time of the year where it's a bit cooler in the morning. Oh, I love this weather. Better than sweating. So much better. Up on Maurice Grasso Motors. Be interesting to look back, like I say, see this years later, the different places along the way that I'm showing. So you can see what it was like. Like I wish there was video like this from the 1990s all the way through, even the 80s, 70s, 50s. I mean, awesome if we could have video like this from those eras, but you know, I'll do the best I can from when I started doing this years ago all the way through, as long as I can possibly do it. Keep an eye on the channel, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, always helps the channel out. Show your support. If you want to donate to the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description. Just liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, watching the video all the way through, not skipping ads. That all helps. Helps with the YouTube's algorithm. And there's people coming up behind me, walking quite fast, so I'll have to turn the camera away in a sec. Repco. Oh, can show that. They can walk past. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. over Street. Super cheap auto. Okay, trying to show a fair bit of detail while I can. Yeah, it'll be interesting for me, like even looking back 20 years from now, watching my own videos back and seeing the changes. It'll be quite interesting. Some places may not have changed at all in that time, and some places will. Some businesses might be gone, new ones come and go, who knows, in the time. So I mean, a lot of people, I think nowadays, oh well, I can go for a drive and see these places if I want to see them. I don't need to watch it on video. But think of the future. What it's going to do for the future. Be able to look back, see all this stuff, and as clear a footage as I can get, and as stabilised as possible. So, it's great to show support to people giving it a go in life. That lighting looks really good on camera right now. For what I can see of it on camera, it always looks a little different once it's put onto the editing software and then edited in that. The only changes I really make is just putting the writing on the screen. Try to make it as close to what I'm seeing in person. And because it's for history, it's a warts and all sort of thing. You're seeing the mould, you're seeing the way it actually is. So if you were walking along on this particular time on this particular day, this is what you're going to see. Yeah, that's how it works with these sort of videos. And not highlight reels. They're just how it is. The KFC is Charles Street. And down here, Charles Street, towards the laundromat. Island Coast Ford across there. Got the old KFC, the window's still smashed. Sadly, I think they would have done something to it. It's getting worse. Like people take it upon themselves to do whatever they want. I don't get it. I think they at least board it up so there's less chance of people getting in there. I was getting a bit unruly, going over the pathway a bit weird. So I might go around the Lily Street way, so we can see what they're doing around there, see the progress. There'll probably be workers there. Turn right down here. We can have a look at what's going on next to Mums and Bubs, next to the old Allen's Pool Shop, near where the Centrelink used to be. Ugh. Yeah, runny nose. Never fun. They got Bunnings across there. Where's the video, Plains Video, all that used to be. Video 2000. Not in that order. Plains Video was first. That was built for Plains Video. I don't remember what was there beforehand. If anyone knows, please let us know in the comments. If they got photos, please put them on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. That'd be great. Great to see. Burson Auto Parts. Used to be the Black Marlin restaurant. What a jazz. Gotta get some photos sometime for the for the thumbnail and to put on the end of the video. Guy's looking at me strange with his arms folded. All that, really staring at me. That's what they do. That's what people do. They're just like, oh, you know, I'm glad he's getting in and doing what he's helping out the town, doing video and all that, but no. They just look at you like you're doing something wrong. Which of course I'm not. Yeah, it looks like there's workers here at this. So it's hard to get photos and video, but I'll do what I can. As always. Yeah, so this is in Glady Street. Strategic Builders. See if there's any cars coming first before I mosey on around here, because I want to be able to show it a bit. Well, it's coming along a fair way. Getting pretty fast at doing this stuff. Yeah, just coming along really fast. Should be able to show through here in a sec. See through there. There is workers here, so can't really show too much. Don't want to get in trouble because people like to do that. It's all happening. It's the old Zenlink, which is Memo Health Services Limited. Hi. Coast Veterinary Services across there. Yeah, I don't know if the one along Palmerston Drive is closed down. Just down from Newman store. Not too sure. There's a lot of workers here today. It's a bit harder to show. I'll go across the road and show across as best I can. There's so much I can do. Yeah, if I was about half an hour earlier, I would have been able to show it better, but they've put in part of the driveway for the drive-through, fix that up for KFC. I can see that from here. Yeah, it's hard to zoom in on it where this camera is, and it does the 2x zoom, and I've got to stop the camera to get the slightly longer zoom. Show what I can. See across there, there's many workers, many utes and trucks and different vehicles. Anyway. Continuing to mosey along. Yeah, don't think they've done the actual footpath yet. Just a driveway part for KFC. Sure someone will put their name in it. What I think the council should do, at least put the year in there, would be pretty cool. Just the hardcover stamp thing that sort of put in there that does the year. No, it's like that. We'll go across anyway, have a look. Show what we can. We would have walked down the side of it, had a proper look. The workers weren't there. Like I would have walked down where the utes are and that, showing it. Hopefully they do down here too. That'd be great to see. You may not need it, but it still would be nice. It'd look nicer. Like the line marking machine there. After I've got this machine off, I might go down, have a look at Coronation Drive. Check that out, where they were supposed to be doing the steps just there. They've probably done it, so good to have a look. Check it out. Silent Bite across here, Indian takeaway restaurant, dine in and takeaway. Harvey Norman. Once that footpath's all done at KFC there, we'll go back and have a look on an update. Maybe a normal walk video, see how we go. And that. Bunnings across there. Ryan Dan's Butchery. Really recent co now. Chappie has it. Really nice lighting then. Should have stayed back a little bit. Got it. Oh well. Safe. Hungry Jacks. Guy singing there, throwing rubbish on the ground as he walks along. He's ripping something off and throwing it on the ground. And yeah, I don't appreciate that. No, not at all. Oh, I might have singing. What he was singing wasn't the best, but you know, it's more the throwing the rubbish on the ground. There's a bin right here. It's not rocket science to just walk this distance and go to the rubbish bin. But anyway, oh, people throw rubbish on the ground right near the bins, which there was just then. So Bendigo Bank again. I know I showed that yesterday. And that, they're closed for lunch. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, a lot of these places are closing for lunch now. They're not open as long hours, a lot of these places, like the Suncorp and that, but they like to close for lunch. Even though some of them finish at like 2 o'clock. So they're probably open another hour after lunch. Yeah, I think that's a bit out there. Have lunch afterwards, seeing you're not open full, because it's hard for people who work to get time to go in, go to the bank if they need to an actual branch. You know, what can you do? It's the old Bob Cutter office. I showed that in yesterday's video. It's very run down. There's been cleaners in there though. There's a mop and that in there. I want to show it from the other side of the road so we can see the signage better than yesterday. Because it was getting a bit later yesterday, it was a bit harder to show. Some of those pavers just moved by themselves. A bit wonky. No fun. There's Finnished. It's usually people here, if you're here earlier, there's usually like the cycling club and all that here. Good to see. But yeah, here's across to Honourable Bob Catter MP, the old thing, and the Commonwealth Bank. Where the windy seat used to be along here. We'll go down this side of the road because there is people around. There's Edith Street. Oh, when I turned at Hungry Jack's onto the street, it become Edith Street. There's Edith Street further down too, but that's where it was Edith Street that I was walking on. So there's your Bob Catter signage and all that from the old one. Always good to show. Owen Street down there. Oh, there's nests up there, that's right, I forgot that. You get the birds coming down. Not necessarily swooping, but they're coming down. Nevertheless. Remember, this used to be Kennedy's news agency, and also APC computers. It's been a few different things. Westpac Bank. I'll show that, you just never know. Welcome St. George, cash transactions only. Just to show, because you know, you never know. Branches are going to close down. Different banks, because a lot of them are closing down in the country areas, regional areas and that, sadly. Reese plumbing where some of the tiles are off there. I don't know if people just pulled them off and thinking they're smart, or whether there's a reason for it, proper reason. The old Reese plumbing. Site office, access via Owen Street. Security camera on, you will be caught. So there is stuff happening there. So it doesn't have that they've moved or anything on there. Oh, it's good they got security cameras in there. It's all history in that for me showing all this. And they've those things to see how much traffic goes through on the road. I saw one yesterday somewhere, but it wasn't just here, it was somewhere else, where it counts the number of vehicles that go past. Huh, it's good. So I wonder what's going on in here. I think they should have security cameras up here too, where that light is, where that old light fixture is. Would be a good idea, facing the window, so if anything happens, it can be seen better. Anyway, looks like the Pilates place is closed or not open yet. It's good that they open early though, so that people who work can come in before work and that. Go slowly so we can see a bit more detail as we mosey along. The Wealth Pilates. Yeah, I'll see how I feel when I get out from getting this thing taken off. How I feel about going over Coronation. I might be too tired by then, too worn out. If I had the time now, I'd go. Bit of a hike. How much have I done so far? Nearly 2 kilometres. My average is around 10 now. It used to be 20. No worries, but lately It's become around 10 kilometres. It's a new consulting engineers. ERSCON. And where Hello World used to be. It's where the National Bank ATM used to be way back. Well, let's see if we can show down here, see if there's people down the side. There was yesterday, so it made it harder to see down the side of the nearby Qatar office. I might get a chance. So it's the old ANZ, as you can tell. Down the main street, Edith Street. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you're watching from out of town, like you used to live here and that. It'd be interesting to know how many people actually watch that don't live here, or used to live here, or have never lived here and they're just checking out the videos, checking out the town. Let us know in the comments. Nice to know. There's Bob Cutter. Yeah, they haven't got any big signage up yet. That looks nice. Yeah, it's quite nice. Along here. Trying to show what we can, because the reflections on the windows make it very hard to show for history. And that, and there's down the side of it, it's like a dog figurine in there. Doggy. And the St. John's Community Care. And then Innisfail Community Corrections, 12 Rankin Street. 2 kilometres now.
28 minutes 53 seconds.
So there we go.
2,962
We don't need to go all the way along there. So you can get an idea what it was like. See these old planters here, because you never know, one day they might be gone if they ever do the stuff they were going to do to the town, do it up. Yeah, interesting to see the old ones. Hopefully they sell them, these old planters, and that, so people can use them rather than just getting rid of them, the ones that are decent. So I've been around most of the time I've lived here. See where the bus stop sign used to be here. There used to be a bus stop here back in the day. And Centrepoint Arcade was still a big thing. So to mosey on down, we've got about an hour and a quarter to fill in, so I might as well do it. Might as well fill it in. Pigeon. We've got time to go over to Coronation Drive. I might actually do it. Let's go do it. Get it done. Show it while we're here. Cut a court. Albert's in the museum, the Historical Society, in the Innisfail Memorial School of Arts building. Yeah, you never know with cyclones and stuff what can happen to buildings and things, so showing it the way it is now, it's very interesting to be able to look back. It's a sad reality of cyclones. Places get ruined. It's good to have a record of what it looked like. Get a couple of photos while I'm here. The lighting's just right for photos. Zoom out. We'll put them on the end of the video, maybe even in the thumbnail, we'll see how it goes, what I decide to do. Yeah, any videos that are like 2 hours long, lately YouTube just doesn't allow them to be uploaded. It says an hour and 50 minutes remaining of uploading for like days and days and days and days, and then just cancels. It's just the way they do it. It's quite irritating. So I recorded one that was 2 hours, not long ago. A lot of walking, a lot of effort put in for them to stuff it up, so not allow it. Oh, it's not that there was anything wrong with the video, it's just the way YouTube is sometimes. Then other times that'll work perfectly. Oh, that's right, the game, that fishing tournament thing is coming up. I'll just have a quick mosey on down there. That's why that fishing boat was there. Look at the game fishing, the stuff up there, the marquees and stuff with the things on it. So we'll go and get some photos and video. And that, yeah, Innisfail Game Fishing Club. So. Near where the chip van used to be, fishing chip van. Innisfail Game Fishing Club. I think I've come down before when they've had this stuff up, like a long time ago. Lucky I noticed it. I would have noticed it on the way back probably, so it would have been more facing the direction. Let's see, quite an expensive looking boat, yacht, whatever it is, coming in. That might have already happened, all this. I'm not sure. Don't know exactly when that happens. Oh, got some photos. See that boat coming in. A lot of nets and stuff up there on top of that. Innisfail annual billfish tournament, that's it. What they call it. No, they're probably just setting up for it. Angle of fish, weight and boat. Tried the thing for weighing it. Wait and see this boat come in. Yeah, it's quite a snazzy looking boat, a nifty looking boat, whatever you want to call it. Very nice. Oh, it's old, mate. Doesn't sound good. I don't know if it's a good sound for this or not. Oh, it's not my thing, but yeah, they're gonna pull in up here. It just sounds like it's struggling to me. I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know, but they've got a lot of fishing rods on there. Oh, yeah. One's in their special rod holders and that. Sure there's something to do with this. Anyway, that'll do. Seen enough. Continue on our merry way over to Coronation before, just in case it rains. It may not rain, but you just never know. Unpredictable. Yeah, I love it when the lighting's really good for video and photos. Like walking up here, the lighting looks really good. Will it stay good? Don't know. Oh, once the sun gets up further, it'll be a bit more harsher light. So if you're ever thinking about doing these sort of videos, feel free to do it. Don't copy the idea exactly, you know, use your own ideas and that. But, you know, always show respect, always make sure you got good audio. That's a big thing. Yeah, good audio. You know. Make sure you're not, yeah, you're respecting people's privacy, their rights and all that. Yeah, sometimes you might show someone off in the distance, yeah, enjoying a location, and but not right up in their face. Unless you got permission from them, of course. It's a different kettle of fish, but don't make everyone else who does these sort of videos look bad. You know, like people who ride scooters wrong have made it look bad for everyone else. Now the government wants to ban them, scooters and e-bikes, because a lot of people do the wrong thing and a lot of people do the right thing. So, I mean, cars are dangerous, motorbikes are dangerous, scooters, you know, it depends on how they're ridden as well, so, yeah. But anyway, enough rambling. It's the Jubilee Bridge. Wait for the person on the bike to go through. There's plenty of room for me too, but morning. But it's nice to, you know, give them that wide berth so they can get it through. Someone coming along, so we'll show across the other way. If she was on the other side, I would have shown that Johnston River showed real good English. No. Jubilee. Morning. That weekend we can show the Johnston River in all its splendour. Yeah, it looks really nice. It's the right hour of the morning for it. We're going for walks and egg. I'd say about 6:30 in the morning this time of the year, even 6. Yeah, 6 AM. It's quite nice. Exercise walking and just walking for the sake of walking and getting out and getting some photos. The last coming across the bridge, that's where I was going to go instead of going under the bridge. Yeah, I might just do it this way instead of going under the bridge. I don't feel like going under the bridge. Sometimes there's people under there. So over here, out of respect. It's not the most fun part to cross. Nice if they had a crossing to here and a bit of a pathway down here. Make it a bit easier. People who don't want to go under, because like I said, there's often people under there. You just never know. Anyway, continue along our merry way. There's no one under the bridge now, but you just never know. Better to be safe than sorry in the mornings, night time and whatever. Yeah, there's workers down here. Probably to do with the pipes and that I was showing the other day in the update video. If you want to see that video, more detail, where I walk across there, pardon me, check the one from a couple of days ago, where I walked along. And it said includes Coronation Drive in the description, yeah. And it's file update from Tuesday, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, because I didn't do it yesterday. I wanted to, but other things had to be done. Anyway, let's continue along here. We'll try and make it about an hour and a half video. See how we go when we get up here. Might stop it before I turn back. I'll at least go up to where the stairs are, because we've seen the other, oh, if we can see that they've put in the other seat that they mentioned to me the other day about it. Oh, birds going off. So there's nests gone. There's usually a heap of nests in the street, and there was the other day. Those birds galore come along when I come along here. I even showed it in the video and mentioned it. But anyway, to keep moseying on along. So workers over there doing their thing, do with the pipes. Let's go to where the stairs have been done, hopefully. The stairs. Yeah, it's so much nicer to walk. It'd be great when it's all finished. Can't wait to see what it's like once it's all done and sorted. One coming, so I'll have to turn the camera the other way. They're basically in line with Fitzgerald Street. It's Fitzgerald Street over this way. After stopping at the seat up here. It's fair enough too, sometimes a bit of a walk. Oh, looks like there's workers way down. Might be where they're putting in the seat. And uh-oh. Mosey on. See what's going on. Anyway, we'll turn the camera away out of respect for this person. Good to see people actually enjoying it. Nice when there used to be a bin right there. Although it could smell a bit. Good if it was a couple of metres away the bin. So it's out of the smelling sort of distance. There's your Fitzgerald Street over there. Very steep. Like that Church Street over east. Whew. That's more steep. This is a bit longer, that one, at Fitzgerald Street. Yeah. Whereas the other is a bit more, yeah, steeper for less distance. Whereas Fitzgerald Street gets a bit gradual and then gets really steep. Goes up to Marillion Road and over and down to where the Fitzgerald Street store used to be. Who remembers that store being open? If anyone's got any photos of that, it'd be awesome to see. Yeah, I'd like that. Well, let's see, looks like the council truck's coming down. All lights are flashing.
42 minutes, 52 seconds.
But we'll see what we can see. It's probably the chappies, the main ones. Yeah. They may not have done it yesterday, they may have. So, we'll see when we get up there. Yeah. So they're going to stop right where I want to film, because I wanted to go out on the road and show it properly, rather than just standing up here trying to show it while there's people around. Makes it a bit hard. A bit awkward getting photos and that while I'm being watched. That's all good. It's the same chappies. Yeah, it's the good ones. Ones from the other day. Good morning. Oh, how you going?
Yeah. Just downstairs, man.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, just put a grate in and then shape it up so that the drain flows.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yep.
The old lady lives down the road there. She's like to near the blue and here he's too late. where's my stairs? Are you putting them back in? Oh, no, we're not. Oh, well, that's the only way I get up in the park. I said, yeah. Put in a CR, customer request.
Yep.
Then they got to do it.
Oh, there you go.
Like, right, I'll do that. So she's done it.
Yep.
Got her brand new concrete stairs.
There you go. Hopefully she's satisfied.
I hope so.
Yeah. They're going to have railings or just straight like that?
I think because we put in the bank, maybe not, but I think the boss is like, yeah,
yeah.
we do have to put railings on.
Yep. Cool.
Gives us something to hold on to when you're coming up too, yeah.
Yep. That's good.
Yeah, it turned out great, this whole footpath.
Yeah, so much better than the old one.
Oh, yeah.
Or crumbled.
The old one was like 100 years old almost.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. So where he's putting the other seat?
When you keep walking down there, there's like another one of those, but a bit different looking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right, looking out where like a boat used to hook up there and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
So some kids, we were going to put it right and then looking into the scrub where it was before.
Yeah.
And some kids have picked it up and moved it down there.
Oh, okay.
Signaling, put it down there.
Yeah, yeah.
So boss was like, yeah, we'll put it
Then
Yeah.
they stole it.
there. And then they stole the chair, so we
Oh,
had to get it
oh,
on
yeah.
each.
Yeah. This one here, you're not going to be able to see much after a while, though, or that'll grow up. There'll be no view.
Hopefully he knows how to trim them. Trim them back a bit, trim them down.
Yeah. Because where the tree goes over, you can't see across.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were going to get all that dead stuff off too.
Yeah. Yep. Cool.
Almost done that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a good day, eh?
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Oh, we'll see then. Nice and friendly. I like that. It's always good to see. Whew. That looks good. Putting drainage through it and everything. Yeah, with some people it's a bit easier. It would be nice if there was a ramp next to it. Like stairs and then a ramp. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the footpath was like 100 years old, like you said. The old one, it was terrible. You see it on my old videos, Coronation Drive videos. Yeah. Absolutely horrible to walk on. All rough and... Yeah, it's not really the best view over at this spot up here, but you know, it's better than not having one. That's great. That's the chappie that was talking to me at the show. It's on one of my show videos, you can hear him. Hopefully his voice picked up on the video. I always like people are friendly, good manners. Yeah. Happy to have a chat. I think this part that goes off to go onto the road is going to be a bit... Oh, it's going to be very... well, the water's just going to flow down there. I'm trying to think of the word. Like a ramp for the water to go straight down. Yeah, it's going to just flow into the Johnson River, which is... but if it's ridiculously pouring rain, it's going to be a bit harder. Anyway, local traffic only, road closed ahead. Prepared to stop. Yeah. So it'll just float in there and into the drain. Oh, yeah. It's probably intentional. Wouldn't be surprised if that was deliberate. Yeah, no, shout out to old mate for being friendly. Or young mate. Yeah, I appreciate it. Certainly do. I'll chat. Let's see what this... Yeah, probably where I mentioned yesterday, or the day before, whenever it was, the other day. I did my video along here. where it looked like it was marked out. You need to see cement it in. Otherwise people take it. Morning. Yeah, it's all cemented in, it's a lot better. See the pad for it. No actual seat yet. Okay. I'd love a covered seating part there, like fully covered. So if it's raining, you got somewhere to go under. Or if it's boiling hot and you want to rest, it's a place to stop. Yeah. Oh, there's no actual seat on there yet, but hopefully they fully concreted in. Nice pad. Yeah, I like that. Good to hear support from people that get what I do and why I do it. Like the other day, I keep walking a little bit too fast at times. I'm just so used to walking fast for years and years and years to get out of the heat, the rain, whatever. Got to beat the rain. Yeah, gets a bit awkward. No, oh, that's right, I've got to slow down and show more detail. We're nearly up to an hour of video. Should be good. Yeah, I've got video and photos and things of the old pathway, the old stairs, all that. So, it'd be nice to put a bit of railing where these barricades are here. A bit of railing to stop kids from going playing in there. Make it go around like the one further up. I'll show the one further up too. See what I'm talking about. Where it really needs it, we'll go up there. Can't go too far because it is a school day. And you've got to respect that. But we'll go up and just show what I'm talking about and then turn back. Some sort of fencing over it too, like they've done here. Would be great. I know kids have played in this in the past. I've come along and there's been kids in there and they're fishing and playing and all that jazz. So yeah, I don't really want to go too close to the school with a camera. Common sense. Out on the weekend it's fine. School holidays fine. It's the time of the day now. Shouldn't have the kids around probably the next half an hour or so, children. Yeah, see here how they've got it go down the side. Be good if they did that on both sides of the other one. Anyway, there's the school. Innisfail State School. And let's turn back. Like we do. So it might make it a little bit longer, like an hour 15 the video, something like that, an hour 20 by the time we get back down. Just showing a lot of detail. Good to see some good drainage along the way. Always good to see because it does flood along here. As you can see in some of my flood videos from the other end, See how it floods. Quite a lot of the houses are built way back and up higher. Same chappie that was walking down the other day, I think. The pipe truck to do with the pipes and that. Anyway, we might stop up here for a sec. Stop the camera for a sec. So we get somewhere I can put it down easily. Some people friendly, some people not. I gave him a nod. He just looked at me like, who are you? Yep, that's how some do it. It's the Johnston River through there. 4 kilometres so far. That's from home.
5,667 steps. Heart rate 118 beats per minute.
Someone else coming along. There's nowhere really properly to stop here to get my tissues out. It's like a high school student, high school uniform. So we'll face the camera the other way, we would have anyway, either way. Yeah, JR pipelines again, across there. Heading away from the high school direction. Oh, yeah. This is horrible at the moment. Oh, you can see where they've done stuff with the drain down there. Good to see. Probably do with the drainage for the footpath and all that. Wait for this person to go past. Probably all links up to all the drainage around here. Every now and then there's like a drain with a grate on it. So that's Shear Street over there. It's another really steep, ridiculously steep street. Anyway, we might stop just up here. And I'll be back when I'm finished. Okay, we're back on. First the other way, because there's no other student. Always have respect, manners, and all that. Oh. Anyway, turn the camera away. Morning. There's some school kids coming, so I'm actually going the road this time. Stanzella. Oh, Stanzella. Yeah, we will. So we see a different vantage point of the whole thing from across the road, away from everybody. So we're not in anyone's way. Coronation Drive. I'm actually on Coronation Drive now. I heard someone ring their bell. They might have done that when they went past somebody, which is always a good thing. Let people know you're coming. Yeah, we don't know how long I've been recording for, but it was up to about the hour mark anyway. So that's alright. Bartle Street, B-A-R-T-L-E, like Mount Bartle Frere. I have walked down there before and recorded video. And I've ridden on the old scooter back in the day, which I do miss. Makes things a lot easier and a lot faster. But yes, the old motor stopped up on that. We've got a new motor, same thing. Electric motor, yeah, it's in the back wheel. Hub motor. It's really annoying that it's stuffed up. Very frustrating. Well, that's life. That goes. Yeah, I don't think these guys mind being on video. There. Used to be coming along. Putting the drainage in. Benwell Street, B-E-N-W-E-L-L, Benwell Street. There's a retaining wall and there's a bit of a drain there too. Hard to see if we can shot. And we'll get back on the pathway, I think. Might be the best way, safest way to do it. How much time have I got left to fill in? Let's have a look. Half an hour, 30 minutes, 7:38 a.m. Yeah, once we get up to a part where I can get up. Yeah, it really looked like they had one of those areas marked down here for the where you'd walk across instead of wrecking the grass. Certainly looked like it. You can see it in my older Coronation Drive update videos and that. Where it was marked out, they must have decided not to do it. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer and it'll be finished. All this. Great once the pipes are all done and it's all tidied up. Funny, there's like 4 guys watching one guy work over there. And of course one's doing the stereotypical leaning on a shovel. That's the stereotype. Yeah, poor guy's watching him. You can certainly smell the sewage in this spot. So, see where that lady was sitting before having a rest? Yes, sure there used to be one further down. The old seating and that. Just had to wipe the lens. Could see there was something on there. Slight bit blurry, what I could see. So we'll get to the bridge and then we'll finish the video there, I think. If we see something interesting, and I might add more to it if I see stuff happening with that fishing tournament. Yeah, I'm sure I've come down before and got photos and that of that set up like that. Probably might have been on the old channel before I got done over. Thousands of videos gone, thousands of kilometres walked, gone. All down the drain because of people doing the wrong thing. Now we've got 2-factor authentication and stuff on. They've added that to YouTube, so hopefully it won't happen again. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Hot, but beautiful. Yeah, it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter as the sun gets higher, as it does here. I'd suggest sunscreen and a hat, if you're the type of person that can wear a hat. I overheat too easy, so wearing a hat makes me overheat. One of those unlucky people that get drenched in sweat quite easily. Anyway, the beautiful tree canopy I'd like to show. Yeah, where's all those nests gone that were up here? You could actually see them the other day. All the nests and the birds were flying into them, like full on. I know this tree here had them too, and they're still there. That tree there, that's in the centre of the frame at the moment, above the trucks. Yeah, but I'm sure there was some here too. Oh. That's right, yeah, there's a chair here. It might have been where the lady was sitting. No, she was in line with Fitzgerald Street, so yeah, it's further back. Looking over there reminds me of Big Bob, Dancing Rodney or Rockin' Rodney, and Big Scotty. Agnes Street reminds me of that. Yeah, Big Bob, Dancing Rodney or Rockin' Rodney, and Big Scotty. Another beautiful day in paradise. Shout out to Big Scotty. That's what he always says. Right. Might give me a nod and a smile. Student. I turned the camera away so I couldn't see him. That's your fitness accoutrement. Yes, accoutrement. Agnes, Ashton, Coronation Street. Coronation Drive. Coronation Street, the British TV show that's been around forever, like EastEnders. And Emmerdale, which used to be Emmerdale Farm. It's like us having Home and Away and Neighbours on forever. Those shows have been on forever too, over in Britain.
Total 5 kilometers. 5 minutes, 1 second.
Sometimes you think, oh, there's no one under the bridge, it's all good. But then they go on the other side of the fence line, between the fence and the archways, and they fish. They sit around, some of them, and get intoxicated. Some don't, some do. So, yeah. So you always keep an eye out for that too, especially if you're coming along by yourself. At night, during the day, whatever. If you're coming along at night, better to have a torch. Buy a torch from somewhere, a decent one. Have a look at my torch reviews if you want to on YouTube. They're in the torches playlist. Torches, flashlights, etc. playlist. So for an IF22A is one I remember. I recommend out of the ones I've got. And if you're a person that shops on AliExpress, check out the War Sun torch that I show in my videos. It's another one that I highly recommend. Pick that up for like $20 to $30. Get it with the battery. Get the highest capacity battery so you get the most out of it. Charges through USB-C. Has multiple lights, different brightnesses and all that. And it's got a really good magnet on the end of it too. So you can magnetize it to a pole or a fridge or whatever, you know, good for cyclones and that too. You can charge it off a power bank, basically USB-C. Does have a deep-seated USB-C connection, so not all USB-C cables will fit into some of these torches. It's all for the waterproofing and that, splash resistance. But anyway, thanks for watching. Check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Feel free to add your own photos between Babinda and Cardwell and everywhere in between, including Babinda and Cardwell. Keep it all G-rated, of course. Follow the rules. No bullying, any of that sort of stuff. Keep it all as positive as you can. No advertising, no trying to sell stuff on there. So I've noticed people have tried to sell stuff and Facebook flags it straight away. Lets me know. And I get the choice whether to delete it or not. Of course, it's not an advertising group for selling whatever. Anyway, feel free to check any links in the description. Click on the ones down the bottom. Let them know that Bestestimes Reborn sent you. Let them know in the comments or the live chat and all that. Let you know. And check the Starlink internet referral code, which helps the channel out. It gives me if you sign up for Starlink internet through that code, that link, I get a month free and you get a month free of internet. So it's a win-win for both of us. If you know anyone that's looking at getting that, it's not a sponsored link or anything, it's just provided by Starlink for Starlink users. And that, yeah, if you know anyone that is looking at getting it, put them onto my link, helps out. A lot of people help out other people, it's time to, in my chance. But anyway, there's the Innisfail police station, Innisfail district police headquarters. Stay tuned for the photos. Stay safe, stay cool, and we'll catch you in the next one.